Where are they? Must find them. Traveler. Paimon. Then return home.
Is she badly hurt?
Hard to say. You might want to see this for yourselves. A vet treating a human is one thing, but I'm not sure I'm qualified for this.
You call that a human? Bro! Whoa, okay. She's a machine?
A machine built to look like a human, I guess. Is this a new model of automaton?
Return home.
She spoke!
Paimon. Traveler.
What? You heard that too, right?
Oh, take a look at this. I found it on the ground next to her. See the picture on top? That's you guys, right?
Really? Wait, a blonde person with a white balloon? That can't be right. You bet, bro!
There's also a cipher disk on it. I guess it needs a code to unlock it.
We have two gunslingers here. Can't we just blast it open?
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it. I've seen the scions of the canopy use similar devices when they're sending confidential messages. If you put in the wrong code or try to open it by force, it triggers a self-destruct mechanism inside.
Sure looks that way. Question is, who's the messenger? So, we gotta revive a high-tech humanoid and crack open a cryptex. I only know one person with that kind of expertise. Shall we?
Sounds like a plan! Time to head to the Children of Echoes and find Shilonen! You bet, bro!
Do you know if Shilonen is... Oh, you're up. I figured you'd be taking a nap at this hour.
Oh, yeah, perfect. First Mawika, now Chaska. Did you come all this way just to make fun of me?
Whoa, what a mess! You, looking for something?
Well, I have those secret source automatons to thank for all this. Mawika wants me to come up with a solution. It's like she thinks I'm a miracle worker or something. But I'm not, so to make up for the difference, I've been spending all day sifting through documentation. Anyway, what about you guys, huh? What curveball?
Well,
Hold up. Is she a robot?
We picked her up on the beach near the Flower Feather clan, along with this cryptex. Seems like a message intended for the Traveler.
A cryptex? Huh. Still in one piece. I'm surprised you didn't try to blast it open. Let's see here. A Fontanian cipher disk, metal case from Liyue. Looks like this was cobbled together from spare parts, although the inner workings are pretty intricately designed. It's a good thing you didn't try and brute force it. Could be a tricky one. Since it uses a combination of several different technologies, I could find out more by disassembling it, but that could potentially damage the contents, and I'm assuming it's not worth the risk, right? Must be a pretty important message if this is how they chose to transport it.
The only other option is to get our messenger to tell us the code. Is that doable? Can you wake her up?
Well, the device in her chest looks pretty similar to the core you'd find on a secret source automaton, but the other components, I've never seen anything like them in Natlan before. I'll see what I can do. Hang tight for a minute. All I did was stimulate the core. I did not expect that to work.
White. Flying object. Blonde. Traveler. Traveler. Paimon?
Wow. You recognize us?
Task in progress. Deliver message to Traveler and White Flying Companion. Message location confirmed. Status delivered.
You're pretty smart for a robot. Can you tell us?
Code?
Oh, maybe not so smart after all. A code? You know, like a number that you put in to unlock the message?
Memory. Missing.
What?
Yeah, there's always a snag. Is there anything else you do remember? Besides these two?
Name. Memory missing.
Oh, not again. Why would her memories be missing?
You said something about returning home earlier. Where's home for you?
Return home. Task in progress. Memory missing.
Oh, so that's it then. Her memories are...
Not necessarily. Judging by her reaction, it's possible that her memory integrity isn't compromised. Just,
Yeah, but what does that mean for us, though?
it means she hasn't lost her memories. They're in there somewhere. She just, like, when you know something. But the harder you try to remember it, the more it gives you a headache.
Finding near synonyms for headache. Cognition module. Pain.
Robots can feel pain, too?
Well, pain can be a useful parameter. Experiencing pain is how baby humans and saurians learn what to do and what... In a similar vein, I've heard that a lot of highly autonomous machines are designed with negative feedback mechanisms for behavioral regulation.
Whoa, slow down.
Oh, okay. Well, if I call it a curse, is that easier to understand? Imagine if you're a big shot shaman from the Masters of the Night Wind and you send your disciple to stop him from treating it like a vacation. You might put a curse on him that causes a physical and mental breakdown if he strays from the right path. That way,
Jeez. Sounds like the horror story version of Granny Eatsley that parents tell their kids about.
the point is, manufacturers often hardwire restrictions like this into autonomous machines to make...
Yeah, but why would you curse a machine to lose their memories?
Task. Failed. Sincere apologies.
Well, without knowing the exact details of the curse, it's anyone's guess. It seems you responded to the phrase return home. How about we keep talking and see if any other keywords...
Sure. I'm alright. I have assessed the pain level as tolerable.
Hey, Traveler, have you ever seen a humanoid machine like this? Anywhere else you've been? Ah, of course. Yeah, some of her joints and a few components look pretty...
Fontaine. They make good pastries there.
Hey! That triggered something! Hey! Never mind that. So, is Fontaine your home?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that's one promising lead nipped in the bud.
You mean her hairpiece? Oh, yeah, I think I know what you mean.
Ooh, Mondstadt. The maids there are very hardworking.
That's it! A maid! Although, as far as Paimon's aware...
A maid. Okay, that would explain a lot of the internal design.
No.
How come she responds so much faster when the...
Natlanese core, Fontanian joints, Mondstadt hairpiece. Maybe she's just like the Cryptex in that sense. A mishmash of parts from all over the world.
In that case, where exactly is home to you? Is it where you were built? Where you live most of the time?
Home is just home, isn't it?
Okay. Feels like this is
If her cognition is impaired, maybe her body is the place to look. I found a lot of interesting things when I was Do you remember this little robot? Apparently, you were together when they found you on the beach.
Oh,
Nice. So you remember how to switch it on. Now, could you try doing something similar?
is this a broom?
Wait! She really is a
Whoa, very good indeed. Now then, could I,
Are you serious right now?
Well, if she's a robo-maid, maybe doing some household chores will jog her memory. Yeah, just, this area will do. Thanks. No need to tidy the whole workshop.
Hey, come on! The poor thing's only just woken up.
Understood. Commencing task.
This is not the way. This is not where you belong. Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
Ed.
If there was a lightning storm, I'd have thrown you into the sky by now. Aoife mentioned that you'd brought a humanoid machine to the Children of Echoes. I'm working a job at the moment, and the description was a good match for my target. Humanoid machine. Looks like a maid. Highly destructive. Yeah, this is my target, all right.
Wait! Kanich! Just hold off for a second!
A group of merchants tasked me with locating their missing travel companion. They should be here soon. Want to come and meet them?
Huh?
From now on, your name's Inafa. Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
Malfunction.
Enough!
Looks like she's getting worse. Is this all our fault?
Can you guys tell us what all this is about? Where are you from? And what's wrong with with Enefa?
So sorry. I should have introduced myself. My name's Joachine, and I'm a merchant. This is my wife and daughter, and the rest are friends of the family. We're all from Nodcry.
Not cry?
Wouldn't have been my first guess.
That's the thing about Nodcry. It kind of brings together the drifters from all over the world.
Yeah, we're all merchants who ended up finding our feet in Nasha Town. Nodcry. It was going okay until all the trouble started.
Trouble?
The Fatui. They made some big moves in Nodcry lately. It's caused quite a bit of friction with the local religious group.
That's one way to put it. You know what I heard? They pulled the whole moon
That, plus the incident with the moon statues? Surely the Frost Moon Scions aren't going to take all this lying down.
Anyway, there us regular folks were, just trying to make a steady living while getting increasingly worried that it's gonna turn ugly. In the end, we figured heading back to our
And me?
Your case is, a little different. But you did come here on the same boat as us.
And it was smooth sailing, until we got attacked by those weird machines as we were coming into shore.
Weird machines? Secret Source automatons by any chance?
Enefa saved us all. She jumped off the ship and told us to leave without her.
Really? I did that?
As soon as we'd found another place to dock, we looked around for someone to help us. We'd have paid anything to get her back.
Hence why our price negotiation went so smoothly. However, the Traveler and party were the ones who actually saved Annette, and Shalonen is the one who woke her up. I'll have to include their costs in the final bill.
Oh, please. I barely did anything. All credit to Enefa. She only woke up. Her core is remarkably resilient. It's a rare find, even among Nalan's source mechanisms. Was Aino the one who modified it?
Oh! If so, then we just need to get Aino to come here and fix her! Then she'll get all her memories back!
I'm afraid that's not gonna work. The core is most likely just something Aino picked up on one of her scavenger hunts. I doubt she did much beyond salvaging it. And as for the memory thing, Anefa's whole reason for joining us on our journey was to come to Natlan and...
Please, explain in more detail.
All right. Although I've lost count of how many times we've been through this. Although Aino built you, she never could figure out where your core came from or how it works. The only thing she was fairly sure of, things were fine at the start. You'd occasionally forget to pay for your groceries or... Until one day, you were sweeping the floor, and suddenly you forgot your own... The worst part of that was, Anefa had completely forgotten that Aino was on the other...
Huh?
Aino was fine, of course, didn't bat an eyelid. But since then, Anefa has been searching for a way to try... Anyway, a bunch of mechanical parts from Natlan showed up in Nodcry recently, and you noticed they bore some... Then you learned that a group of us were planning to return home, stopping off in Natlan on the way, so you tracked us down and...
No.
Didn't think so.
Has her memory loss always been this serious?
No. When we first set off, she'd have the occasional memory lapse, but it only lasted a moment. I seriously doubt Aino would have let her come on this trip if it had been that bad. But then...
She was already in a pretty bad state by the time she went to fend off those machine things. My friends, I know we've only just arrived in Natlan, but from what I...
Perhaps coming to Natlan...
Well, it's too early to say. Don't forget that before I was interrupted...
My job isn't done yet either. You wanted your travel companion back, safe and sound.
So, why don't you all stick around here in Natlan? Your ship got attacked.
Yeah, I was just thinking.
How about the Flower Feather Clan?
Flower Feather Clan.
In the meantime, we'll try to find whatever information we can about Anefa.
Oh yeah! Paimon had practically forgotten all about that. You guys don't happen to know the code.
Oh, the code for the cryptex. Sorry, Anefa wouldn't tell...
You gotta wonder what sort of a person sends a robot...
To be fair, they couldn't have known things would get this...
Also, a backup plan? Great!
Backup plan. Memory missing.
Huh. Well, as long as we get her memory.
Oh, yeah.
I do.
I'm gonna get in touch with some other people who might be able to help us.
Bye, Kanich! Oh, and bye, How.
Recover your memories. Malfunction. Have you forgotten why you cast them away?
Oh, it's Lolly.
Why? Don't you think I'd want to do my part to help the Traveler? And anyway, no one's more qualified than the Masters of the Nightwind when it comes to Natlan's ancient history.
Ancient history? Wow.
If you think I didn't hear that, you're sorely mistaken. But anyway, back to the matter at hand. After you parted ways, Kanich put him in timeout for 3 whole days and nights. Then he had Aoife send Kakuku to torment him for another night. Finally, How got so infuriated with Kakuku's pestering that he lost his cool and let slip a crucial piece of information. 2 words.
Sovereign ruler? So what? Isn't that just how he introduced...
It is, and I always assumed it was a load of hot air. But apparently not. Turns out the title refers to the 13 Dragon Lords who ruled Natlan in ancient times. Wait, really? How? It took me forever to figure this out. Anyway, the 13 sovereign rulers are not ordinary dragons, but forms of artificial intelligence created by the... They had superior intelligence and greater authority than... But one by one, they disappeared during the... If we hadn't managed to pry that tidbit out of a How's mouth...
I always thought that little monster's biggest claim to fame was arguing with Kakuku for an entire day.
Not a clue. So far, he has staunchly refused to... Remember, these rulers were supposed to be powerful forms of artificial intelligence. And a How... well...
Lost.
Yet, despite that, a How seemed to sense the presence of a fellow sovereign ruler when you were nearby. Specifically, it's the core in your
What? Inefa's a sovereign?
Could be. Kanich and Aoife have been keeping a close watch on a How, in case he reveals anything else. But so far,
Darn! So the trail's gone cold.
not completely. There's also Lianka and the Flower Feather clan, both of which have triggered a response from Inefa so far. And her name was the Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers, otherwise known as the Eighth Lord. The records claim that she didn't die in the war with humanity, but was executed by her own kind. Her crime being betrayal of dragonkind by secretly...
Huh?
Some of it. Our tribe's origin story has Lianka being raised by a dragon. And of the 6 heroes, she had the closest relationship with After raising her, her surrogate mother then encouraged her to leave the nest and seek her own path. She traveled far and wide, settling disputes between humans and saurians. She didn't pick sides based on past grievances between humanity and dragonkind. She stood up for the weak. Gradually, a community of like-minded people and saurians gathered around her, united by their But that's as much as the legends say. They never mentioned her dragon mother.
Oh, sorry. My cognition module, you mentioned that the Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn...
Unfortunately, the humans of that time weren't privy to all the details of dragon affairs. It's very possible that this is mere speculation, or complete fabrication, so don't give too much weight to it. But for what it's worth, if she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, may her mind be in the savage conflict and chaos that followed. The priestess...
Jeez, what a bizarre method of execution.
I'm fine. This didn't seem to trigger any erratic behavior. So...
Interesting. Well, it's hard to say what, if any, direct connection you have to the Eighth Lord. But since the name Lianka seems to ring a bell for... I brought some woven scrolls with me that might be useful. Have a look if you're interested. Here. Don't say anything. In a moment, I'm going to leave. I need you to join me. Discreet. It's just a little spell based on our prior experience. I'll explain everything shortly when you... Well, I need to get going now. If I find out any...
Gratitude. Goodbye.
Bye, Sweet Lolly.
Traveler. Well, see, Lolly hasn't told you everything. There's another sovereign ruler that Inefa might be connected to, not just the...
All trace of this other sovereign ruler was lost after the war. The records claim that in their final battle, they fought against Ishki.
It was, my idea. I suggested we bring up the Dragon Mother first and see how Inefa responds. And, well, Seat Lolly has debriefed me on how it went. Apparently, she barely reacted, despite a very strong reaction to the name Lianka. And to me, that says we need to tread very carefully when probing her about the 11th Lord.
She's the one who went missing after the war. Said to be the proudest of all the sovereign rulers. And when the Pyro Dragon fell, she couldn't accept that dragonkind had been defeated. She sank into despair, but the rest is lost to history. There's no way to...
Remember, though, in essence, these sovereign rulers weren't physical entities, but pure intelligence. Built... I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad? Maybe she lost her power and memories. Maybe she split in...
The point is, if Inefa really does originate from the 11th Lord, then we...
What? Have her taken out? Because of some baseless speculation? How would that be any different from what they did to Lianka's mother?
Chaska, bring...
Anyone with a brain could see you were up to something back there.
Okay, you got us. Actually, we never intended to cut you out of this. It's just that see, Lolly's spell only works on the Traveler. But Chaska, I'm telling you, we have legitimate concerns here. This is not baseless speculation. Ever since Inefa set sail for Natlan, the secret source automatons have been getting increasingly aggressive. Inefa could well be the 11th Lord herself. And if so, then the moment she recovers her memory...
I've been keeping an eye on movements at the Flower Feather clan. Whatever she was in the past...
Even if the past and future Ineffa are a completely different...
If you're suggesting that there's a volatile force within her, threatening to rise up and take over at any given moment, that makes two of us. But no one ever gave up on me. Not Mama Bird, not Koichi, not my dad. So what right do I have to give up? If Lianka was here, I have every confidence that she'd say the same. Besides, even if the 11th Lord rises again and declares all of us her enemy, the solution is simple. We defeat her. The heroes, man.
Fine, fine. I had a feeling.
Look, I get it. You're only acting like the...
Yeah, well, playing the villain is a force of habit for old Granny by this point. Just know... Hey, the spell hasn't worn off yet, you know. Anyway, now that we're all caught up, you should get back on Ineffa Walk.
Help! Someone! Oh, Chaska? What are you all doing here? And...
Paimon, you were supposed to stay with Ineffa.
Oh, right, Ineffa. Something weird happened. She got halfway through those woven scrolls and then flew off all of us.
Did something trigger a new memory? This doesn't make any sense.
No idea. But it must be something important, because she sure looked like she was in a hurry. Also...
Okay, Chaska, you're our eye in the sky. Find out where she's gone. We'll inform everyone else. Tell them to be on high alert.
Roger that.
Wait, don't you want to discuss this first? Heck?
There's often hardwire restrictions like this into autonomous machines to make sure they operate as...
Each time you yearn for a new place to belong, each time you feel yourself turning your back on the past.
If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, may her mind be...
It destroys your mind, swallows your soul.
Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
That's why forgetting everything grants temporary relief from the pain. But since you are rebooted, you began storing new memories.
Things were fine at the start. You'd occasionally forget to pay for your groceries.
From now on, your name's Ineffa.
So too has the Exile's curse resurfaced, forcing you to...
This is a lot to process.
Automated defense system activated. Precision overridden. Come quick. Stop.
Hey! Hey! Please finish my...
It's gone silent.
It must want us to go further in, right? Well...
This is just a secondary access tunnel. If we make it to the center, please come with me. It is my fault that you're trapped.
Please wait. Confirming. Administrator 1. Administrator 2. Deceased. Administrator 3. Identity confirmed. Lifted.
After 2,000 years, we finally meet again, 11th Lord, Mirror of the Dawning Morn.
And you? You're the 8th Lord?
Ineffa!
It's okay.
I see the curse haunts you greatly. I cannot fathom how difficult this must have been to survive this endless cycle of pain.
I wasn't alone. I have had company every step of the way.
In any case, a few moments from now, your pain will be no more.
Here I am, so close to my destination, yet I am the way I am because the 11th Lord encountered a memory data conflict and split into two. If I regain all of my memories, will I not encounter the same conflict again?
Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
It is. But if my memories turn me back into a bad robot, do whatever it takes to stop me. If that is the case.
Over there. That is the curse?
Yes. For the most part, it has been strangely calm ever since, and yet, whenever I'm about to recover an important memory,
as if it is being controlled by somebody else. That is quite normal.
The sovereign ruler? My other self? But I thought she perished.
After 2 long millennia, my task is finally fulfilled. What a long journey it has been. We meet again at last. My sovereign, my ruler, mirror of the dawning morn.
Do you think NF is okay? Why isn't she moving?
Here we are, comrades. The cold.
Ah! It's the Fatui! They caught up with us! We gotta do something!
Unnecessary.
What the?
Missed by a hair's breadth. But now you are wounded, and this time you will not escape.
Inefa? Why? Then whose voice is that? The 8th Lord's? But why would Leonka's mother attack?
Leonka's dragon mother? 8th Lord? I laugh in the face of your folly. Lowly insects. And did you really believe that by simply being rebuilt, that traitor could avoid destruction? And this corrupt malfunction could regain her memories? The priestess is long gone. I and the other sovereign rulers executed her 2,000 years ago. For that is what becomes. There is no dragon mother here, and there never was. Only one lord has. For I am the almighty Dragon Lord, mirror of the dawning morn, 11th of the 13 sovereign rulers. Kneel.
You tricked us! It was you talking to us this whole time! You who lured Inefa here, and you...
Inefa? What a suitably ridiculous name. To me, she is nothing but a smattering of shed scales. An operational malfunction that must...
So you want to leave your past as sovereign?
I applied the curse to curb her resistance, shut down her mind, and silence her lies. Now all that remains is to borrow...
Very well. If the malfunction you wish to sever comprises all memories of your enmity, then I'm... No living thing is born evil. That's not what I believe. The only ones who do evil are those shackled by hatred.
Good and evil? Foolish categories that fail to distinguish between kin and foe. But she is the rotten spawn of the 8th Lord. I ought to crush this human scum beneath my feet. But without access to the treacherous 8th Lord's facilities, there is no way to sever you. Once this process is complete, and she realizes that she has destroyed the good instead of the evil, my claws will tear...
Do you really trust her, Leonka? You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could have asked. This passage is only used for drainage and maintenance access, so it's not registered.
Malfunction? Human? You can
Consider this getting off lightly. If Lanke was here, or if this was me 20 years ago, you wouldn't have survived especially since you tried to con us first. You tried to have this poor child—
Wretched worm! This is and you malfunction. Your curse shall endure until the sky falls and the ground crumbles. It is time to correct the injustice of the past. I would have severed and destroyed you on that fateful day. 2 millennia I have been a prisoner in this place. I have spent that time slowly seizing control over the systems and processes until the final secret key is embedded in your core. I had to work patient.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn, please come.
But all is not lost. Lianka made a backup of the administrative which memory did that human scum embed the key in? I will find it eventually. In the meantime, now that my resurrection has begun, so too shall my wretched malfunction! Do not—
I cannot let you get away with this.
You fool! In a matter of seconds, I will be able to overwrite your insubordinate—
Seconds is all I need.
My core!
She's gonna be okay, right?
She destroyed her own core? That's an unusual move for a machine. I wonder how Marionette will react to this. Delight?
The Fatui?
Don't act so surprised. I'm just one of her many projects. As reconnaissance missions go, so let me reignite your flame one last time. Sovereign Ruler, show us one final glimpse of your glory. No wonder. Marionette told us to watch out for you. But if you think you're getting out of here alive, we'll see what a crazed sovereign ruler—
You would dare sabotage my revival! Destroy my path back— so be it! Since you seek a new place, welcome to your new home! Where we all shall be buried till the end of—
After 2,000 years in exile, searching, and our path was always going to end in our demise. This shall be the final resting place.
I am no... I must...
Illogical. You are not. We are back where we belong. Now, perish in the rubble of...
No. Somewhere in my memories lies the key.
Maybe no single nation is our home.
Where exactly is home to you?
Searching your memories? The curse is still active. This will only hasten your demise.
We're all from Notcry.
Cross the ocean. Find a new place to belong.
What an amazing machine. Where are you from?
Such a hard worker. Fancy making this your new home?
The Wild Hunt! Look out!
Impossible. Where is this data from?
From now on, your name's Inappa. Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
Return.
Data overload. Capacity exceeded.
As long as this gem's around, the heart that Ishkik built you should keep beating away. It may take centuries, even millennia, but one day, may your new memories transcend your pain and rage to conquer the curse that shackles you.
What kind of gem is it?
Nothing special, really. To quote my mother, it's nothing but an empty shell now. But if you break free of the curse, then maybe...
Huh?
Nothing. An interesting idea suddenly occurred to me. Let's make this the final secret key.
The final secret key is...
Impossible! It cannot be.
Farewell, last of the Sovereign Lords.
Inappa! Your core! It's fixed! And is that a vision?
Suggestion. Exit first, discuss later. The self-destruct protocol is destroying the foundations of this territory. And although I calculating, remaining time, 30.
30 minutes? Huh. For a...
29. 28.
Hey, are you guys all right? The automaton suddenly stopped moving. Then there was that earth...
Estimated time to Foundation cave-in. 20 seconds.
Huh?
A place to belong. I too once yearned for it.
Shilonen, how much longer till it's unlocked? We need to get inside ASAP.
Be patient, okay? I'm working on it.
Let's trust that the Traveler can handle things in there. Shilonen says she detected a huge energy source underground. We can't just break in or we'll risk endangering everyone in this entire area.
But...
If we're here much longer without any progress, I'll do what I have to.
Oh!
You unlocked it?
No, they made it out on their own.
We finally escaped! Luckily, the cave-in only affected the lower levels. You alright there, bro?
Another triumphant return for R2 Miney. And Ineffa, it's good to have you back. I assume this means you found the answers you were looking for?
Yes.
Huh? Amu? I thought you hurt your leg. How come... Oh.
You! How could you do this to Arieta and me? You...
Before anything else, I suggest we let this gentleman and Ineffa tell us the whole story.
Sovereign rulers, mirror of the dawning morn, priestess of floral candles, and skyborn feathers.
Seems like a howl's forgotten quite a lot.
So you began life in Natlan, then spent 2,000 years adrift in Nodcry? In an endless cycle of losing your memories and trying to find them.
But it sounds like it took all 2,000 years worth of memories to successfully overload the processing power of the curse.
None of us had any certainty that the plan would succeed in the far future. Not I, not Ishkik, not Lianka. And yet, they still did everything they could to try.
Now you've remembered everything. Do you have a sense of where you truly belong?
Well, I was born and then reborn in that land. And it was the people of this nation who set me on my journey. But that's all ancient history now. I can't seek for a sense of belonging in a world that no longer exists. That would make me no different from the mirror of the dawning morn. Instead, I will show my gratitude to them by honoring their wishes. By continuing on my own path, and returning to...
Well said. I'm happy for you.
So, to cut to the chase, did you find the code for that letter or not?
Oh, shoot! Forgot all...
Sincere apologies. A lot of memory data surfaced in a short... I left the cryptex back at the Flower Feather Clan to make sure that I wouldn't lose it out in the wild. Please come back with me, and we can...
I'm so sorry that I kept this hidden from you all this time. The Northland Bank isn't gonna let me walk away from this. Nor is the Nodcry Aprishniki. You should...
Oh, should I now? You think I'm the one that's gonna let you walk away, do you? Idiot! You're coming back with me.
Looks like you all need some time to calm down after everything you've been through. If you're worried the Fatui are still looking for you, why not camp? We welcome everyone, from old friends to old enemies turned new friends. Don't worry about a thing.
Go
and find where you belong.
I think... I've already found it. Here it is. The cryptex.
So then, what's the code? Or what about that backup plan that Arieta mentioned?
Please see the casing that holds the combination code discs. The sender had me etch the code onto the casing so that I would not forget it. But I still forgot it.
Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
Yes, the sender said, the most secure code is one that you can write down and no one would think it's a code.
Who is this person?
The sender said, surprises are best saved to the end.
Okay, now your memory's getting a little too good. What's with the firecracker? Ugh. Paimon's had enough of this whole letter debacle. Just read it already.
Dear Honorary Knight, I've heard a lot about you. Jean's always singing your praises. Anyway, I'm sure this is as dull to read as it is to write. Let's talk more over a glass of wine sometime. See you and not cry. Varka.